discuss about the languages which are spoken in Daman and DIU. So what is the language? So language is a structured system of communication. So it is a structured system of communication between a two person. Now official languages of Daman, as we can see in the eye chart teachers, that most of the area is covered by Gujarati. Most of the region is covered by the Gujarati language. And here are the languages spoken in the Daman are Gujarati, 50.83%, Hindi, 36.31%, Marathi, 4.53%, Bengali, 2.15%, Odia, 1.82%, Nepali, 0.58%, Malayalam, 0.51%, Assamese, 0.49%, and others, 2.78%. So, Gujarati was the mother tongue of most of the territory's population as they belong to the Gujarati-speaking Damaniya subcaste. Along with Gujarati, Hindi and English are also widely used. Daman and Diu were once part of the combined Union Territory along with the Goa, a Konkani-speaking region before Goa became a state in 1987. The use of Portuguese, which was the territory's official language during the colonial period, is in decline and relegated to home use. It is also used as a liturgical language by the territory's Catholics. Standard Portuguese exists in a post-Creole continuum, while Daman and Diu Portuguese is spoken by about 10,000 to 12,000 people in Daman. The language is taught in school in Daman and Diu under the three-language formula, but first language Gujarati, second language Hindi, third language English. Now, here are the letters of Gujarati. So, total letters in the Gujarati are 47, out of which 13 are the vowels and 34 are the consonant. So, total letters are 47. So, here are the vowels: A, I, U, Ru, A, I, O, Aha. And the consonants are which we called as Vyanjan in Gujarati. Okay, so Ka, Kha, Ga, Gha, Cha, Cha, Ja, Ja, Ta, Tha, Da, Dha, Ana, Ta, Tha, Da, Dha, Na, Pa, Pa, Ba, Bha, Ma, Ya, Ra, La, Va, Sha, Sha, Sa, Ha, Ra, Kshat, Nya. Okay? And this is the letters. Okay, letters from Swar and Vyanjan both, consonant and vowels both. Like for the consonant, we make the words and the sentences. We are using the Swar for this. And greetings, how the people greet each other. Welcome, which we call it in Gujarati, Bhale Padharo. Then come in means andar aao. We call it as come in as andar aao. Then sit down, beso. Sorry, maaf karo. Then thank you, abhar. Now these are certain sentences which we use in our daily languages. How are you? Tame kem cho? I am fine. Hu majama chu. What is this? A શું છે? How much is this? આ કેટલું છે? What is the good name? તમારું નામ શું છે? Did you eat food? તમે જમ્યા? Then certain question words are there. What? શું? Who? કોણ? How? કેવી રીતે? When? ક્યારે? Where? ક્યાં? Why? કેમ? Whose? કોનું? Whom? કોને? Which? કયું? Now, parts of the day. There are the 4 parts of the day as we know. So, we are calling it as morning in Gujarati as Sawar. Then afternoon, we are calling it as Bapor. Then evening, we call it as Sanj. Then night, we are calling it as Ratri. Then the 5 sense of organs, as we know, the taste, then touch, that is the feel, then sight, smell, and hear. We call it as in Gujarati for the taste as swad, then touch, feel, that is the sparsh, then sight, we are calling it as drashti, then the smell, we are calling it as gandh, and hear, we call it as sambro. Now, about the family members, what we called our family members in the Gujarati. So, mother, father, mother, we are calling it as mata, father, we are calling it as Pita, then brother, bhai, sister, Ben, then grandmother, Dadi, and grandfather, Dada. And we are calling it as, for the friends, we are using the word mitro in Gujarati. Then for the children, if a daughter, then we are calling it as putri, and if the son, we are calling it as putra. Then here comes the number. So number from 1 to 10. So 1 we are calling it as 8, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. So thank you. Here we have seen the words we are using in our daily language, daily speaking language. And here I am ending with my speech. Thank you.
I hope the presentation was understood from our colleagues from Puducherry. It was a very brief and good presentation made by Shipra teacher. If any query and doubt from your side from Puducherry, you can please go ahead.
Hello, Shankar sir.
Hello sir. Namaste sir.
Namaste, namaste. Any query from Puducherry?
Yeah, sir. The presentation is very nice, sir. But greetings, sir. I'm having doubts in greetings. Once again, please explain the greetings.
So please repeat.
How are you? That and all we want to know, sir. Sit down. Once again.
Ravi, once again, repeat your presentation.
ફરીથી presentation ચાલુ કરો ને.
Yeah, yes sir.
It's done it slowly, not fast.
અને થોડા આરામથી presentation આપજો. એ લોકોને સમજ પડે ને એ રીતે.
So official languages of Daman. Official languages of the Daman. So Gujarati was the mother tongue of most of the territory's population, as they belong to Gujarati-speaking Damanian subcaste. So Gujarati is the mother tongue of this territory's population. Along with Gujarati, Hindi and English are also widely used. English and English are used widely. Daman and Diu were once part of the combined Union territory along with Goa, a Konkani-speaking region before Goa became a state in 1987. Then, the use of Portuguese, which was the territory's official language during the colonial period, is in decline and relegated to home use. It is also used as a liturgical language by the territory's Catholics. Standard Portuguese exists in a post-Creole continuum, while Daman and Diu Portuguese is spoken by about 10,000 to 12,000 people in Daman. Now, the languages taught in the schools in Daman and Diu under the three-language formula were: first language Gujarati, second language Hindi, third language English. So here are the letters of Gujarati. Now, total there are 47 letters, out of which 13 are the vowels and 34 are the consonants. So here are the vowels. We can see here there are total 13 vowels and the consonants are total 34. Then here are the greetings. So greetings, how do we greet with each other over here? That is very first is the welcome. If we are welcoming the people, then we use the word bhale padharo. If anyone is coming in our home, we are telling it bhale padharo. Then come in. So come in, we are calling it as in Gujarati as andar aavo. Then sit down. So beso. Then maaf karo. Oh, sorry. If we are telling sorry, then maaf karo. And thank you. So abhar. So in this way we greet the people, each other. Then here are certain sentences. How are you? Tame kem cho? I am fine. Hu majama chu. What is this? Su che. How much is this? Ketlu che. What is a good name? તમારું નામ શું છે? Did you eat food? તમે જમ્યા? Then question words. What? What? So, su. Who? We are calling it as who in Gujarati. Kon. Then how is called it as કેવી રીતે. When? ક્યારે? Where? ક્યાં? Why? કેમ? Whose? કોનું? Whom? કોને? Which? કયું? Then here are the parts of the day. So morning we are calling it as a savar, savare. Then afternoon we are calling it as bapor. And we are calling it as evening. Evening we are calling it as sanj. Then night we are calling it as ratri. So these are the parts of the day: morning, afternoon, evening, night. That is savar, bapor, sanj, ratri. Then there are the 5 sense organs. So in English, as we say, taste, touch, sight, smell, and hear. So taste is called as swad in Gujarati. Okay, in Daman language we call it as swad. Touch we call it as sparsh. Then sight we are calling it as drashti. Smell we call it as gandh. Ear to ear is called as, we call it as sambro. So these are the 5 sense organs: swad, sparsh, drashti, gandh, and sambro. Then our family members, that is in Gujarati we are calling it as parivarna sadasya. We called it as family as a parivar, and the members we are calling it as sadasya. So here the family, that is the parivar. In a family, we are having mother, father, brother, sister, grandfather, grandmother. So mother is called as mata, father is called as pita, brother we call it as bhai, sister we are calling it as ben, then grandfather we are calling it as da, grandmother we are calling it as dadi. So mata, pita, bhai, ben, dada, and dadi. Then friends, we called friends in Gujarati as a mitro. Okay, so mitro. Then children we called it as small children are called as bachcha. So here, if he is a son, then we are calling it him as a putra. Then if she is a daughter, then we are calling it her a putri. Okay, putra and putri, that is the son and daughter. Then we go for the numbers. Numbers we are calling it as anko, ank. We are calling in Gujarati for the number. Then numbers from 1 to 10. 1 we are calling in Gujarati as ek. Then 2 be, be. 3 tron. 4 char. 5 પાંચ, 6 6 7 7 8 8 9 9 and 10 10. So thank you once again. If any doubts, please say, sir.
Shankar sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm here, sir.
Sir, any query, any doubts?
No, sir. No, sir. Now it was well cleared, sir. No doubt, sir. Thank you, sir. Next presentation, sir. Hello, is it Vijay, sir?
Vijay. Hello.
Tell me, sir.
Arvind sir, Vijay है क्या?
Hello, sir.
Vijay.
Vijay है वो?
Hello, sir.
Vijay is there? Vijay from DIU.
Yes, sir.
Vijay is there?
Okay, sir. Sir, the presentation is very nice, sir. We got more clarification both in Gujarati language and in Hindi also, sir. Actually, next week, let us discuss with new presentation. Let us meet with new presentation, sir. Abar.
Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
Henry.
Okay, thank you very much, Tipra ma'am, for presenting the presentation, and thank you very much, Bhavyata, teacher, for making the presentation. Thank you very much from our side.
Thank you, sir.
Vijay come.
Vijay is there. Vijay is there.
Yes, namaste, sir.
Vanakkam, Shankar sir.
Vanakkam, sir.
How are you, sir?
Sir?
How are you?
I'm fine, sir. What about you, sir?
I am also fine.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, so we will meet in the next presentation, sir.
Next week,
Next week. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.